profile over the phone. Literally. I've done it. I've done it many times. You can clean a whole profile directly over the phone, and you never even have to send out a letter. It is possible.
Okay. Okay. And I got one more question if I'm able to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
So as far as like the CFPB and the BB reports, when is it necessary to do so?
Every dispute. And even though some of you may feel like, you're making complaints and you're not getting any traction on the complaints, these are the complaints that go together that gives the CFPB the go-ahead, like, you know what, it's time to go sue Experian for this, because they're going to filter the complaints and they're going to look for common complaints. And when they find these complaints, they launch investigations. And these investigations could take a year, 2 years, depending on how long. And then from these investigations, we get lawsuits. Some of y'all have gotten checks before. Like, this is how it happens. It's a slow process, but the process does happen.
Okay, wonderful. And I also want to start learning how to start. I want to learn how to start suing the credit bureaus as well.
Connoisseur. So before you get to that class, we're going to say no more calling them credit bureaus. We're going to address them by the entity that they are, consumer reporting agencies, because when you realize that they're just like another company, you'll actually see that they really have no power.
Wonderful. I appreciate that. Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you, Saria. Okay, let me just knock this out really quick, and I'm gonna go over to Win. This question, Doreen, is from a young lady named Analta. She's on, she's at work, she's just not able to unmute, so I'm just gonna read this for her. I sent a validation letter to Resurgent, and the letter was delivered last month on the 26th. I haven't received anything back from them, and still
You still have 5 days.
Getting a call from them. Should I wait until the 26th to send another letter, or should I file a complaint with the CFPB?
So after the 26th, Resurgent is another company for, I believe it's either LV&V or Midland. I can't remember which one. Resurgent owns either LV&V or Midland. I can't remember which one. Or is it?
I think it's Midland. I think it's Midland.
It's LV&V.
It's LV&V?
Yeah.
Yeah. Resurgent owns one of them. So what they do is Resurgent split their company up into 3 parts. There's Midland Financials, there's Research. Like, they do something really, really crazy. But regardless of the fact, it's all by common ownership, right? So they have 30 days to respond to you. 30 days, not a day over, 30 days. If they do not respond to you in 30 days, we need to send out when a creditor does not respond to you in 30 days, because now the item that was not deleted or that was not queried or that was not responded to must be deleted in accordance to 15 USC 1681 I-5, right? That's what gives us that power. And if the item is not deleted when we send that letter out, then now our next step directly is a lawsuit. You don't need to send out another letter. They have 30 days, 15 USC 1681 15 USC 1681 S2 8E3, right? And that ties into a creditor or a furnisher of information that has a time period same as 15 USC 1681 IA1A, which is that of a consumer reporting agency, because S2 8E3 ties back to IA1A, and IA1A ties back to I5, which states that 30 days, and if the account is not validated, if it's not accurate, if it cannot be verified, the information must be deleted. And if they did not comply, that now becomes a violation of 1681I, A1A 1681, 15 USC 1681, I5, 15 USC 1681, S2 8E3, and those are the violations we're going to go to small claims and max out for. I just totally went nerd mode. Yep. But
You're just
Catch the
crazy.
recording. Catch the recording. You'll break it down.
That was
Right.
fire. Analta, I hope you got that, my love. Good job, Dream. Okay, so when we have I have his hand raised. We
Yeah,
have
we can take one more. I think we can take one more or two.
okay.
That's it. But that's it.
And when we, as far as like you saying, I heard you call the creditor to update the address because it's tied to an open account. What if that tied to to open account? What if the account is that address is tied to like a charge off or a collection? You wouldn't want to contact that creditor, would you? Especially if it's
No,
a
you
charge off.
don't. No, you
Right.
don't. In a case like that, then we want to approach it from
The credit card.
the derogatory itself. Like
Right.
if it's a late payment, we're gonna go for the late payment. If it's a charge off, we're gonna go for the charge off late payment method. Stuff like that.
Okay, so maybe once they delete that account, then the address goes with it. Is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
Okay, got you. Okay, got you. I'm with you.
Alrighty, we are about to switch over now to lecture mode. Lecture mode. All right, let me do that. Let me turn this on. Audio check, audio check, audio check. Still good?
You're good.
Yep.
Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. All right, so we're at day number 3. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm going to give you a second, ladies and gentlemen, to just grab something, take a break real quick, because once I start, I am not stopping. So I'm just gonna give you guys like 2 seconds, get a break, get something to eat, stretch your legs, and we're gonna come right back. So give me like 30 seconds. In the meantime, Britt, you can do some aha moments, and then I'll be right back.
All right. So yesterday I heard that we had gotten a few testimonials. I'm not sure if the same people who reported them are present today. Have you guys worked on your homework? Has anybody tried to put anything into play? This is day 3. Feel free to unmute if you would like, or raise your hand and we can go in order. Don't be shy. What's crazy is we were talking about the phone and getting something deleted over the phone. And I saw her pop in. I'm about to call her out because we are getting into aha moments for the moment. Koi, who is a GOAT, she's like an OG in our university. She's here. And I'm not sure if she's able to unmute and share her success in the meantime, but
I'm here. I
there
just have
she
a lot of
is.
noise in the background. Hi.
Hey, it's okay. How are you? I hope all is well with you and the family. If you're willing to, or if you're able to, just drop some gems on us. We had a gentleman come up and he had a question about his anybody's experience about getting anything deleted over the phone and actually calling the bureau. If you're able to speak about what you have successfully done, the mic is yours, the floor is yours.
Not over the phone.
Not over the phone.
Not over the phone.
Okay. I know you have gotten bankruptcy removed for a few of your clients.
Plenty of bankruptcies removed.
Plenty of bankruptcies removed. What
Plenty
about
of bankruptcies. You guys gave me an award for the most bankruptcies and student loans
look at you.
removed in 30 days.
Look at in 30 days.
Yes, ma'am. I recently got off some deletions of late payments off mortgages, credit cards. It doesn't matter if they're open or closed. So I have a lot of success following directions of Durain and learning the laws. And when I type up a letter, I read the letter so that it's embedded in your DNA. Because if you keep learning it, not just printing up a letter because Durain made the letter, we know it's going to work. We know it's going to work. but you really need to learn this so you can fully understand what you're doing, so you can start writing your own letters. And when you have other clients, they may have some situations, you'll know how to tweak the letter because you're actually studying it and reading it and learning the laws. So now when I look at a credit report, I can say, oh, they violated this, they violated that, 15 USC, 1681, 1A, you know, stuff like that. So you want to get to that point of, you know, how you're being violated or how your clients are being violated. And now we even taking it a step further and making them accountable by taking them to small claims. So it's an amazing experience. And I'm just so happy, and I'm sure my family's happy, and everyone that we come in contact with that we're able to help, mentor, give advice to. And you know, it started with one person that was brave enough to get out there and learn this stuff and let us know. And I appreciate you guys.
Let's get it, Coy. Congratulations.
Can we drop some
Gentlemen,
fire in the chat? That was
there
a
you go.
fire in the chat moment.
Coy,
Give me
that's
some.
Coy, everyone. Thank you, my love. Daraine, back over to you.
Thank you very much. Shout out to Coy, the GOAT. Like, Coy is the perfect example of no excuses. Homegirl was in a hospital, taking clients, running triage, getting deletions. Talk about no excuses. Shout out to Coy. Let's go. All right, so welcome to day number 3. As you can see, day number three, we got some stuff on the agenda that we need to get done, right? So building bulletproof credit, right? So from credit repair to optimization, building an 800 plus credit score, I'm going to go over what I use, the formula I use to build an 800 credit score 3 times. We're going to go over data points of an 800 plus credit score profile. We're going to go over about payment history strategies, automating payments. We're going to talk about credit utilization, keeping balances low. We're going to talk about the Snowball Method, how I use the Snowball Method to get rid of $15,000 worth of credit card debt. We're going to talk about the authorized user strategy, leveraging a family friend or buying train lines to boost your credit for a rapid rescore, or to get some age on your credit and more credit points so you can apply for some stuff. I mentioned before, paying that down using the Snowball Method. We're going to go over using late payments, deleting late payments, using those consumer laws. We're going to go into the credit mix and inquiries. We're going to talk about maintaining a mix of credit types. What's a good, like, all of this lesson is going to be in one. So guys, just pay attention, all right? Pay attention, because we're going to be going over a lot of information today. And I'm telling you guys, you need to pay attention. That is why I gave you a second, a minute, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go get something to drink, go get your pen, go get your pencils, whatever, because you do not want to miss. You don't want to miss this. All right? So let's go over to our handy dandy canvas.